City find themselves rock bottom of the Sky Bet Championship right now. The victory this lunchtime would not only take them off the foot of the table, but also out of the relegation zone. There's one victory here at home all season, and that came all the way back in September. Now under the charge of SELLES, who has been handed the responsibility to lead the Tigers to survival. Today could be the day in which he picks up his first win since coming to the club. SELLES, can he lead Hull City to safety? He knows he has a big job on his hands. Williams not happy with his players last weekend, but all those words that he bellowed out in the aftermath of that defeat against Sunderland, get a response. Giles, he's got 3 to aim for in the middle, and it's put wide. It is a bad miss. That really should have been the opening goal. Good play, bright play, enterprising play.
7 or 8 yards out, goal Gabin has to score. That was a huge opportunity for Hull.
You see that Hull City shape, and they were trying to find a way forwards. In the end, he decided not to do so. But now there is some room for Key here. Sweeps in the cross, and the first effort on goal. The afternoon for Swansea comes after 31 minutes, and it comes through for Potnick.
Slightly better from Swansea after a disappointing opening half an hour.
It's Hull City, who have looked the more likely so far, the team which start the weekend rock bottom of the championship table. Some tricky games ahead of them as well. To Deepdale on Boxing Day, more on that in a moment, as João Pedro looks to link up here with Puerta, and he's done so. Puerta's strike hits the post, comes back off Vigouroux. That could have gone anywhere. And a huge sigh of relief for the Swansea keeper, but yet more reason for encouragement here for Hull City, who were just inches away from opening the scoring through Puerta. Wanting to be vertical, to be aggressive, to move forwards quickly.
We've seen that ball a lot more as well. His opening 33 minutes, where there isn't a pass on for the centre-back, so they go direct into Pedro. He has the ability to hold the ball up for his team. He's not used much this season.
Comes at it. As well, Pedro looking to creep it towards goal, and it's found its way in. Sneaks past Lawrence Vigouroux. João Pedro strikes again, and it is a lead that Hull City deserve. They came close just a couple of minutes ago, but this time they make it count. Hull City 1, Swansea City 0.
They thoroughly deserve the lead. They've had better chances than this one. Clever little dummy in the build-up from Alzate, and then Pedro just trying to fire it into that far post, trying to open up his body. Get a little bit of luck, they get the deflection off Kabanga, and then Vigouroux has absolutely no chance. He's set and he's moving to his left as the shot comes in, can't switch his body weight quick enough to come back.
Pedro, he's 4th in the championship this season. Now it's Coyle. His cross comes in, Vigouroux makes a mess of it. He can't take it in, Longman's there. Bouncing around, the effort came in from Puerta. A bit shaky from Swansea. On the ropes right now.
Carnage inside that Swansea box. Multiple opportunities, none of them clear cut, but good work again from Hull, keeping the pressure on, ball into a dangerous area. Longman's in a position, Vigouroux doesn't look comfortable.
Still with everybody forwards here. Grimes is going to send it in, and it's Coyle who's there once again. Timon. Comes the cross, and it's a brilliantly taken header to get Swansea back level. Well, he took it into his own hands a moment ago, and he's done it again there, Harry Darling. They haven't offered much going forwards. Swansea City supporters much happier now, even if there is not too much emotion on display from Luke Williams. Hull 1, Swansea 1.
Out of absolute nowhere, and difficult technique. Hands are absolutely no chance in goal for Hull.
João Pedro in here, Matt Grimes. João Pedro forced to go wide. Longman could perhaps go to him. It's still João Pedro. Still João Pedro. He's going to strike, and the longer that went on, it's most likely that Hull could capitalise. Matt Grimes mightily relieved there, though.
Vigouroux does extremely well to get a hand on the ball, because if Pedro can get round him, he'll have a tap in.
Remains at 1-1 as Mason Burstow comes on for Hull City, on as a substitute for a 6th successive game. It's not the only change they've made as well. Fulton clips in across and nodded behind. It will be a Swansea corner.
Clever ball by Fulton. Trying to find the run.
It will be Grimes. In the quadrant. So what have they got in store this time? Deep delivery, header back across, and it comes off the post from Cabango. Swept over the top by Pierre Harris. Well worked routine, and it so nearly had Swansea in front.
Another one off the training ground, and Hull could have found themselves behind. Cabango being really disappointed he hasn't hit the back of the net.
Forwards again, fantastic effort! Mason Burstow makes his impact off the bench. A brilliantly taken goal, and Ruben Selles, well, could this be the day that he gets his first victory at Hull City boss? This could be a huge win for them to lift them off the foot of the table. Wonderful from Mason Burstow.
Said Burstow has the ability to create problems for the opposition with the positions he picks up, but it's a poor distribution for Vigouroux, which gives him the opportunity, but still an awful lot of work to do from the youngster. Just takes his time, gets his head up at the last moment, and fires it into that far corner. He tries to do it a little bit earlier and dragged it towards the goalkeeper. On this occasion, he gets it spot on.
And that is right. Ruben Selles brought him on, and you can see him pumping his chest there. He's fired up, Ruben Selles. I said this week that one victory was all that they needed to just get themselves going. The questions asked over the distribution of Lawrence Vigouroux. Distribution perhaps hasn't been on point all the afternoon. So can Swansea, for a second time, get themselves back level? Grimes under pressure, he never looked comfortable there. Ryan Longman off the post, that might have wrapped it up for them. Big moment in the game, it could have been perhaps all over right there.
Again, they win the ball out of the pitch, they pick round his pocket, and then Burstow finds Longman. He doesn't do a lot wrong, does he? Reaches into that far post.
Ronald. Not too much since being brought off the bench, but his cross comes in now, the header down, but it drifts wide.
Doesn't quite get the contact he wishes, glances it rather than getting any full force behind the header.
Tigers found their war here this afternoon. A first victory under Ruben Selles lifts Hull City off the foot of the championship table, and it takes them out of the relegation zone for the time being. Plenty to admire from his side here today, and it was one of his substitutes who won the game for them. Mason Burstow, hands high and all smiles. A fabulous finish from him, and it came with just 10 minutes left to play. City were set on their way this afternoon by João Pedro, who epitomised what they were all about here this afternoon. Who worked tirelessly from from Ruben Selles. Hull City